The turning point for me to decide to come to rehab was some people that really cared about me gave me a phone number, and it took me about 2 weeks, but one morning I was looking in the mirror and I didn't know who was looking back. I was completely hopeless and careless, and I was lost, and I didn't want to live that way anymore, so I decided to pick up the phone. Before I came to Treasure Coast Recovery, I felt completely empty, lost, broken. I didn't know who I was. I didn't know what I was doing in life. I felt like I was more of a burden on the world than anything. I felt like I was not a beneficiary to anything in any aspect of life. When I first got in the car to go to the airport, from the airport to here, it was like a big sense of relief. Like I just felt like everything was gonna be okay. Like the weight of the world was lifted off of my shoulders. And when I got here, the people were really nice and they bought me pizza and Mountain Dew, and that was great. I was really hungry. And they were just so kind and loving, and they were open-hearted to me, and I hadn't had anyone be that nice to me in a long time, so it really meant a lot. For the first time in my life, I had a sense of hope, and I thought everything was going to be okay. And it had been a long time, if ever, that I thought everything was going to be okay. A glimpse of hope for me it meant the world to me. I hadn't had that in so long, and to be able to trust that I was going to be safe also meant a lot to me. Some of the most treasurable moments at Treasure Coast Recovery for me was Tex remembering my name. That meant a lot to me, and caseload was really great for me to get in a small group and to be able to open up and get those things out that I'd never gotten out before. I felt comfortable and safe, and like people actually cared to do that here at Treasure Coast Recovery, as well as going to the beach. I'd never been to the beach in my entire life, so it was really exciting to be able to do those things. Recovery has given me myself. A version of myself I never knew that was there. I love myself today, and I'm becoming a woman that I'm proud of, and that I have self-respect and self-worth and dignity, and I know that I have a bright future ahead of me. All I have to do is keep doing the next right thing, and it's all thanks to Treasure Coast Recovery, because I would have never been able to get anywhere without them. It was the most beneficial thing that ever happened in my life for me, and it saved my life, and it also opened my eyes to many things where I could progress to be a better person.